Good morning, students. Today's topic is time bank work. This is the 11th chapter. So in this chapter, first you have to learn some basic formula, then we'll solve some question. So the first formula, if A can do a piece of work in n days, then work done by A in one day equal to 1 upon n. That means a person A can do a piece of work in n days. For example, the person A can complete the work in 5 days. A can complete the work in 5 days. Then work done by A in one day. Work done by A in one day will be 1 upon n. That means 1 by 5. Clear? Second formula is if A is one day work equal to 1 upon n. That means, for example, A is one day work equal to 1 upon 5. Then A can finish the work in n days. That means A can finish the work in 5 days. Clear? Third example. So third formula. If a pipe can fill a cistern in n hours, cistern means tank, okay, or reservoir also. If a pipe can fill a cistern in n hours, then part filled in 1 hour equal to 1 upon 5. That means if a pipe can fill a tank in, for example, 10 hours, okay, a pipe can fill a tank in 10 hours, then in 1 hour it will fill 1 by 10th of the tank. Clear? Okay, then next formula, if A, B, C work together. Okay, so these are the three person A, B, C. They work together. Then the money paid to them is divided among them in the ratio of their one day work. That means if they get 100 rupees, for a work, then this 100 rupees will be divided among them according to the ratio of their one day work. For example, their ratio of one day work equal to 2:3:5. Okay, so 100 rupees will be divided among them according to the one day work, that is 2:3:5. Clear? Then next formula, if rate of working of A and B is A is to B, then the ratio of times taken by them to finish it is B is to A. That means if the rate of working of A and B is 2:3, for example, the rate of working of A and B is 2:3, then the ratio of times to finish the work will be 3:2. Clear? Okay, so now we'll solve some question. So Ram can do a piece of work in 20 days. Ram can do a piece of work in 20 days while Shyam can do it in 30 days. Okay, if both of them work it together, in how many days will they be able to finish the work? Okay, so if Ram can finish the work in 20 days, then n equal to how much? 20. So n equal to 20. Okay, so Ram one day work will be 1 upon n. That means 1 by 20. Clear? Like that, Shyam one day work will be 1 upon 30. Clear? Now, according to the question, if both of them work together, that means Ram and Shyam one day work will be sum of their one day work. Clear? Okay, so Ram and Shyam one day work will be 1 by 20 plus 1 by 30 equal to 5 by 60, that is 1 upon 12. Clear? That is the if they work together, one day work of Ram and Shyam is 1 upon 12. Okay, that means this is 1 upon n. If one day work equal to 1 upon n, then they can finish the work in n days. Clear? According to the formula, second formula, if age 1 day work equal to 1 upon n, then A can finish the work in n days. Okay, so if Ram and Shyam 1 day work equal to 1 by 12, then they can finish the work in 12 days. Clear? Next question. If A and B together can do a piece of work in 12 days. Okay, that means their 1 day work will be 1 upon 12. Clear? While B alone can finish it in 30 days. That means B's 1 day work equal to 1 by 30. Clear? If B can finish the work in 30 days, then 1 day work will be 1 upon n. That means 1 by 30. Clear? In how many days in how many days can A alone finish the work? Okay, that means we have to find out age 1 day work. Okay, so A and B 1 day work equal to 1 upon 12 and B's 1 day work equal to 1 by 30. That means if we subtract B's 1 day work from A plus B's A and B 1 day work, then we'll get the age 1 day work. Clear? Okay, so age 1 day work will be A plus B 1 day work minus B 1 day work. Clear? Now if you subtract this, we'll get 1 upon 20. Okay, that is the age 1 day work. Okay, that means 1 upon n. So A can finish the work in n days, that means 20 days. A alone can finish the work in 20 days. Okay, next question. A is twice as good a workman as B. Okay, and together they finish the piece of work in 18 days. In how many days will A alone finish the work? Okay, A is twice as B. That means age 1 day work is to B 1 day work equal to 2 is to 3 because A is twice as good as workman as B. Okay, so their ratio, their 1 day work ratio will be 2 is to 3. Clear? Okay, they finish the work in 18 days. Okay, that means A and B 1 day work will be 1 upon 18 because if they finish the work in 18 days, then 1 day work will be 1 upon 18. Clear? So 1 upon 18 is A and B's 1 day work. Okay, and the A and B, the ratio of 1 day work is 2 is to 3. That means if total work is 3, then in 1 day A will finish 2 upon 3 of the work and B can finish 1 upon 3 of the work. Clear? That is the ratio, no? 2 is to 1. Okay, that means age 1 day work equal to 2 by 3 and 2 by 3 of the work, and B's 1 day work equal to 1 by 3 of the work. Of the work means of the 1 day work. Okay, so 1 by 18 is the A and B's 1 day work. Okay, and age 1 day work, age share is 2 upon 3. Clear? So 2 by 3 of 1 day work, that is 1 by 18 equal to age 1 day work. Clear? Age 1 day work and B 1 day work ratio is 2 is to 3. That means A share will be how much? 2 by 3. Okay, so 2 by 3 of 1 day work, that is 1 by 18 equal to age 1 day work. Clear? So A 1 day work equal to 1 by 18 into 2 by 3, that is 2 9, so 1 by 27. That is the age 1 day work. If A 1 day work equal to 1 by 27, that means N equal to 27. Okay, so A can finish the work in how much days? 27 days. Clear? Okay, next, if a pipe can fill the tank in A much, okay, we have already studied this one. okay, here, if a pipe can fill a tank in m hours, if a pipe can fill a tank in m hours, then and another pipe can empty the full tank in n hours. Okay, if a pipe can fill a tank in m hours and another pipe can fill the tank in n hours, then if m less than n, if m less than n, then the net part of tank filled in 1 hour equal to 1 by m minus 1 by n. Okay, if m is 4, this is the time to fill the tank. Okay, and n is the time to empty the tank. Clear? And if m less than n, then in 1 hour, okay, in 1 hour the part of the tank fill equal to 1 by m minus 1 by n, and if m greater than n, then the part filled in 1 hour equal to 1 by n minus 1 by m. Okay, so these are the two formula you have to remember. Okay, if m less than n, then the tank fill will be 1 by m minus 1 by n, and if m greater than n, then the tank fill in 1 hour equal to 1 upon n minus 1 by m. Okay, okay, so two pipes A and B can separately fill a tank in 2 hours and 3 hours. A alone can fill the tank in 2 hours and B alone can fill the tank in 3 hours. Okay, if both the pipes are opened simultaneously in the empty tank, in what time the tank is filled? Okay, if A can fill the tank in 2 hours, then in 1 hour it will fill 1 upon 12 1 upon 2. Clear? Like that, B can fill the tank in 1 hour, the part of the tank filled by B in 1 hour equal to 1 upon 3. Clear? A can fill the tank in 1 hour equal to 1 by 12, and V can fill the tank in 1 hour equal to 1 upon 3. Okay, and if according to the question, if both the pipes are opened simultaneously, that means the part of the tank filled by A and V in 1 hour equal to how much? 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 equal to 5 upon 6. Clear? Okay, so if both the pipe, okay, if both the pipe open simultaneously, then in 1 hour they can fill 5 upon 6. Clear? Now if you see, okay, if they can if both A and V can fill the tank in 5 can fill the tank in 1 hour equal to 5 upon 6, then the time taken by them will be reciprocal of this. That means 6 upon 5 here. Okay, time taken by A and B to fill the tank equal to 6 by 5 hours. Okay, 6 by 5 equal to 1 whole 1 by 5. Okay, so this is 1 hours, and 1 by 5th of hours will be 12 minutes. Okay, so 60 by 5 equal to how much? 12. So 1 hour 12 minutes. The time taken by A and B to fill the tank will be 1 hour 12 minutes. Clear? Next question. A tap can fill a tank in 24 hours and an outlet can empty the full tank in 30 hours. Okay, in how many hours the empty tank will be filled if both the tap and outlet are open simultaneously? That means there is a tank in one pipe, this is the inlet where the water is filled, and there is a outlet, that means this in this pipe the water is empty. Okay, so the tap can fill the tank in 24 hours. That means in 1 hour it can fill 1 upon 24. Clear? And the outlet can empty the full tank in 30 hours. Okay, so work done by the outlet in 1 hour equal to 1 by 30. Okay, so net part of the tank filled in 1 hour equal to 1 by 24 minus 1 by 30. Okay, so it's for the formula that if m less than n, then the net part of the tank filled in 1 hour equal to 1 by m minus 1 by n. So the net part of the tank filled in 1 hour equal to 1 by 24 minus 1 by 30. Okay, so that is 1 upon 120. Okay, if 1 hour the tank can filled 1 upon 120, then the tank will be filled in 120 hours. Clear? Okay, A can do a piece of work in 15 days. These are the question of exercise. If A can do a piece of work in 15 days while B can do it in 10 days, how long will they take together to do it? Okay, so A can complete the work in 15 days. That means A is 1 day work equal to 1 upon 15. Clear? B can do it in 10 days. That means B is 1 day work equal to 1 upon 10. Okay, so there A and B 1 day work will be 1 by 15 plus 1 by 10, that is 1 upon 6. Okay, so if their 1 day work equal to 1 upon 6, then they can finish the work in 6 days. Clear? Next, A can do a piece of work in 12 days and B alone can do it in 16 days. They work together on it for 3 days and then A left. How long did B take to finish the remaining work? Okay, so A can do a piece of work in 12 days. That means A is 1 day equal to 1 upon 12, and B alone can do it in 16 days. That means B is 1 day work equal to 1 upon 6. Now to this clear? And they work together. That means their 1 day work will be 1 by 12 plus 1 by 16 equal to 7 by 48. Clear? So this is the 1 day work of A and B. Okay, and they work together for 3 days. So find out their work for A and B 3 days work will be 3 into 7 upon 48, because this is the 1 day work. Okay, so 3 into 7 upon 48, that is 21 upon 48. 3 into 7, 21, so 21 by 48. This is the 3 day work of A and B. Clear? Then A left. So how long did V take to finish the remaining work? Okay, so first find out the remaining work. Okay, so remaining work will be 1 minus, this is the total work 1, so 1 minus A and B work together for 3 days, so 21 upon 48, this is the 3 days work. Okay, so 1 is total work, so total work minus 3 days work will be equal to 21 upon 48 equal to 48 into 1, 48 minus 21 by 48, that is 27 upon 48. This is the remaining work. Okay, remember total work will be always 1. Total work will be 1. Okay, so remaining work will be equal to 27 by 48. Okay, and this work will be done by B only. Okay, so B is 1 day work is 1 upon 16. Okay, so 27 by 48 work will be done by B in how many days? The total work divided by B 1 day work. Okay, that means 27 by 48 divided by 1 upon 16. This 1 upon 16 is the 1 day work of B. Okay, so 27 by 48 into 16. Okay, so 27 by 40 into 16, this is 9 days, equal to 9 days. Clear? Next question. A can do a piece of work in 80 days. A can do a piece of work in 80 days. That means A is 1 day work equal to 1 upon 80. Clear? Then he works at it for 10 days. Then and then B alone finishes the remaining work in 42 days. Okay, so he worked it for 10 days. That means each 10 days work will be 1 upon 80. This is the 1 upon 80. This is the 1 day work into 10 days. So 0 cancel, 1 upon 8. Clear? Okay, so if a 10 days work equal to 1 upon 8, then remaining work will be, as I told you, total work will be always 1. Okay, so 1 minus 1 by 8 equal to 8 minus 1, that is 7 by 8. This is the remaining work, and remaining work B alone can finish in 42 days. Okay, that means 7 by 8 of the work is completed by B in 42 days, according to the question. Okay, remaining work remaining work is finished by B in 42 days. So we can write 7 by 8 of the work is completed by B in 42 days. Okay, so the whole work is completed by B in 42 into 8 by 7 days. Clear? 7 by 8 of the work is completed by B in 42 days. Then whole work means 1. Okay, so 1 of the work, that means whole work, is completed by B will be 42 into reciprocal of 7 by 8, that is 8 by 7. So 7 into 6, 7 6 is 42, so 6 into 8, 48 days. Okay, this is the whole work, the time taken by B to complete the whole work, that is 48 days. Okay, so if B can complete the whole work in 48 days, then its 1 day work will be 1 upon 48. Clear? Okay, now in how many days could both do it? So now we have A is 1 day work and we have B 1 day work also. Okay, so A and B 1 day work will be 1 upon 80. This is the A is 1 day work plus 1 by 48. This is the B 1 day work. So 1 by 80 plus 1 by 48, that is 1 by 38. This is the 1 day work of A and B. Okay, so they can complete the work in 30 days. Okay, A is twice as good as workman as B, and together they can finish the piece of work in 40 days. In how many days A alone can do it? Okay, so A is twice as good a workman as B. That means the ratio of A's 1 day work and B 1 day work will be 2:1. Clear up to this? Okay, so they finish a piece of work in 14 days. If both A and B work together, they can finish the work in 14 days. That means their 1 day work will be 1 upon 14. Okay, so 1 upon 14, this is the 1 day work of A and B. Okay, and the ratio of 1 day work of A and B is 2:1. Okay, so A's 1 day work will be the ratio of A's 1 day work will be 2 upon 3. Okay, A's 1 day work, that means A's share equal to 2 by 3. Okay, So one day work of A and B is 1 upon 14. So A's one day work will be 2 by 3 of 1 upon 14. Clear? So 1 by 14 into 2 by 3, this is 2 7 are 14, so 1 by 21. That means A alone can finish the work in 21 days. 1 by 20, this is the one day work, so n equal to 21, so A can finish the work in 21 days. So today's homework is exercise 11A and 11B. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. Thank you, students. Have a great day.